Welcome to Greenlight the Day. My name is Kelly Roth, and I am Grodot333 on YouTube. I am going to be reading an excerpt from a book that I stumbled across through a friend who was going through a divorce, and she lent me the book. Nothing happens by chance. I have found this book amazing, and I know I'll be purchasing it for myself and for a couple of my friends. The book is called The Woman's Book of Confidence, Meditations for Strength and Inspiration by Sue Patton-Theole. You can see. And this excerpt is called Removing Thorns. If we get a thorn in our finger, our natural response is to pull it out, to eliminate the source of pain. Yet how many of us allow emotional thorns to embed themselves in us without ever acknowledging that we have the right to pull them out? Emotional thorns run the gamut from a relationship that is detrimental to our self-esteem to regret or guilt over something we did or that was done to us. Left unattended, emotional thorns can fester and acutely infect our attitudes. Sherry, whose mother is an alcoholic, is a sad example of the damaging effects of an unhealed emotional thorn. When Sherry was a child, she mothered her mother and didn't receive the nurturance she needed and deserved. As an adult, Sherry continued to care for her mom, but her feelings toward her turned to resentment and bitterness. Although externally she did all the right things, internally the emotional thorn of her regret over her childhood experience grew more and more poisonous to her daily life. Wisely, she sought counseling and learned to gently mother her inner child in ways that satisfied her longing. She plucked from her mind the primary sentences in her regret litany and replaced them with self-valuing affirmations. She also learned to set boundaries. Sherry's therapist once told her, "There is a statement in the Bible that goes something like this: you have the right to remove yourself from those who are vexations to your spirit." Today she limits her caregiving of her mother to only that which she can do without resentment. She now supports herself when she is in need and encourages herself to remember that she has the right to remove emotional thorns. Intuitively, we know who and what is good for us. If we listen to ourselves with appreciation and trust our wisdom, rather than create judgments about our frailties, we'll know when it is healthy for us to remove our emotional thorns, and we'll give ourselves permission to do so. And then there's an affirmation at the bottom that says, "I encourage myself to heal. I have the courage to remove painful emotional thorns." This is something that really hit home for me because I was similar to Sherry in the sense that I have two parents that didn't really raise me. They're both alive, but I do not have much of a relationship at all with either. My grandmother raised me. And I grew up with disdain towards them and was judged for it. You know, so many people, so many of my friends were close to their parents that when they heard or saw that I wasn't close with mine, they just judged me for it, not knowing what it was to be in my shoes. And it left me feeling like an outcast a lot. Through many years of therapy, I have learned that not being able to forgive was hurting myself more than them. That forgiveness was not giving them the okay, but really just allowing me to move on. I have to say I'm still working on that, but I've been able to make huge strides with so many areas in my life with this specific topic because of Greenlight today. And I used to be just in a tailspin when it came to my family. I used to be so hurt and feel like, what's wrong with me? Why can't they love me? And it took a long time for me to realize that there's nothing wrong with me. I'm very lovable. That whatever going on is issues with them. And I don't necessarily know what it is, but I do know with clear conscience that I haven't done anything wrong. So I guess in greenlighting my day today, I am encouraging you all to take a look around. Are we surrounding ourselves with people who are healthy for us? Because for so many years, I kept people in my life that weren't healthy for me simply because they were blood related. And just because they're blood related doesn't mean they're healthy for us. And I know that that's hard to hear for a lot of people, but that's my truth. And we all deserve to be happy. And I can hope and pray that someday maybe my family will be in my life. But it has to be in a healthy fashion. And it has to be in a positive fashion. And if it's not, then they're not welcome. So I have learned to definitely give myself positive affirmations, know my worth, and surround myself with people who appreciate all the love that I have to offer. And I know that I appreciate you guys. I am constantly watching your videos over and over, and you are a sense of family to me. I have shared with some of you that I don't feel alone, and alone is something that I have felt a very long time in my life. And I have such comfort watching these videos and knowing that we are a special group. And there is a shift, not just in my spirit, but there's definitely a shift coming. And the ripple effect that I know that since my spirit has shifted and my thought process has shifted, so has my life and the people that have come in it. And I am so grateful, so very grateful. So have a great day today, guys. I am sitting before you a much healthier Kelly, feeling love and gratitude, and I hope that you're feeling some of it with me. Have a great day.